61.5. Shake. Chase 170. Chase 52.
Jackson's back. Yep, he's also starting on the 10-meter platform with a forward 3.5 somersault in the pike position, so straight legs bent at the waist.
Is there an advantage to starting higher?
Not necessarily. The degree of difficulties depend upon the dive. Sometimes on lower tower you can do a higher degree of difficulty dive. Sometimes it's higher on the other tower. And I think this is a solid dive. I don't think it's going to get into the good range. I think it's more satisfactory because it's just a little bit forward and a little slightly bent in the knees. But straight up and down, right in that general range.
And they're in 6th place after the first round at a score of 60.
So he's going to do his inward optional, so he's going to face backward on the platform and go rotate in toward the diving board or towards the platform 3.5 times in the tuck position. And that's a really good jump off the platform. He's very strong and powerful there and gets into a small tuck. Unfortunately, he needs to open up here, and he's a little late, and it over-rotates there. And so those scores are going to be more in the deficient range, 2.5 to 4.5.
Started off well. He had a 60 in round 1, 38.4 in round 2.
So this one is his back 2.5 somersaults with 1.5 twists in the pike position, 3.2. See his pit teammates love that there too. I love that takeoff. I'd like to see his body shape be a little bit flatter going in the water, but I'm not going to argue about that too much. That's a good dive.
And a 73.
Only factors so much.
Jackson Salisbury, 6th place after the 3rd round. But he had his best score, 73.6 in round 3.
Okay, who wants to be next to do a backward handstand on the platform? This is his backward handstand, double somersault, 1.5 twist in the free position. So So I want to talk about handstands a little bit. As he presses up in his handstand, you notice he doesn't quite get all the way to vertical, and then he goes up into this arch position a little bit past it. The judges are actually looking for a steady vertical balance, and he is not quite there. He's a little bit off, and then that affects their overall score, and then missing the entry a little bit too. So then you get kind of this double whammy on there as far as the scores go.
You guys are tough.
We are.
54 rounds.
And he is going to do a reverse 2.5 somersaults tuck on the 10-meter platform. That's a 2.8 degree of difficulty. So, unfortunately for Jackson, that dive ends up short of vertical. And again, right off the platform, he's got some trouble there because it's not as powerful as it could be. You can see the little small platform there off to the side. He probably makes a reverse somersault off the side without.
Worst dive of the night, 33.6. Had a great start with a 60. He was 5th last year in this competition.
You know, you got to do one from each of the categories, so sometimes that happens in there. So this is his back 3.5 somersault tuck. His teammates are happy with that. I thought that was a great jump off the platform. It needed to be a little bit faster connection getting into his tuck and getting it to move a little bit faster. And then it maybe slightly twists going in the water, but I don't know if you can see that down there, but solid and up and down.